Hello, my name is Mary Decatur and I work with X-Rite's Application Support Team. Today I'd like to take a few minutes to show you a very cool new utility called the DNG Profile Manager that is offered with the Color Checker Passport. The purpose of the DNG Profile Manager is basically it is a simple utility that helps you with sorting, locating, deleting, searching, enabling and disabling your profiles, as well as seeing the type of illuminant that was used when creating your profiles. The first thing that you'll notice in your third-party software is that when you have a list of many different profiles, it can get to be quite long. Some users find that it can be very tedious depending on how many profiles they're creating. With the DNG Profile Manager, you now have the ability to not just delete these profiles where you no longer will have access to them at a later day, but also to disable them, which simply is going to remove them to a different folder so that you'll have access to them later. To do that, you can disable one at a time by simply clicking the check box in the enabled the enabled column, or you can also select multiple profiles by either holding your Control or Shift key on the PC and clicking, or your Option key on the Mac and clicking, and then you're simply going to go to your Edit and Disable selection. Notice the check marks are now gone from the enabled column on all of the ones that are highlighted. To enable them, you're going to simply do the same option, only select Enable Selection. One thing that you'll want to make sure whenever you're enabling or disabling or even deleting profiles, it is always best to make sure that your third-party software is shut down during this time frame while you're making changes. These changes will be reflected when you relaunch the software. Another option that can come in quite handy is you can also rename your profiles using the DNG Profile Manager. And what makes this such a great option and a great utility is that when you name a profile is going to have both an external name and then it's also going to be tagged internally with the same naming convention. When you change one, you have to make sure you're changing both. The DNG Profile Manager allows users the ability to do this. So to rename a profile, simply select File, Rename Profile. So in this case, let's simply take out the word July. We know that it's daylight, and so we're just going to go ahead and remove that, unselect it, and now it will be available for use by the name Canon Keegan Daylight. The other thing that's quite interesting here is that it's going to have two columns for your illuminant, both illuminant 1 and illuminant 2. Any type of a dual profile, your second illuminant will show up in the illuminant 2 column. You can sort these profiles by simply clicking on the column heading. You can see the date that they were created, and you have a nice search feature if you're looking for something very specific. Now only my test profiles are coming up. Remove your search field and there are all your profiles. And that is a simple introductory to what the DNG Profile Manager can do for you. I hope that you've enjoyed the lesson. Have a good day.